I would say that I was a leader, but I wasn't a positive leader. So I was really disruptive in high school. I was really, really hurt, I would say, inside. My mom died when I was 3. My dad left when my mom died. And my grandmother raised me. I used a lot of my background as an excuse to the reason why I could not succeed. Through the YMCA's Youth and Government program, I learned to own the person that I am and to work hard. The YMCA definitely helped get me on the path to where I am now, to be an attorney. Once the YMCA gave me my gift, and that's what I call it, a gift, I was able to give it back. And now I am the civic engagement coordinator at the YMCA, helping youth find their voice through youth and government and Teen Save the City. Involve me so I can make a difference. You can really change a teen's path in life. You can teach youth, regardless of where they come from, that they matter. You can empower them to address issues of importance. Rather than saving my life, the YMCA gave me a life. That's why I do what I do now.
I'm the oldest of 3 children. My mom's a single mom. She raised us for most of her life alone. Before I joined the Y, I was very shy. I never really wanted to interact with others. I never really had faith in myself. I did realize at the first Y meeting that I was going to feel at home at the Y. It gave me the opportunity to meet new people, look into my potentials, and gain the skills to have more confidence in myself. And now, 6 years later, I'm a college undergraduate student at John Jay College studying law. The Y helped me gain interest in myself, helped me gain interest in my abilities, and helped me gain interest in civic engagement. So I think the Y really has a large impact on everything I do today. Teach me how to reach my potential. I am only one kid. There are millions just like me in this city. These kids are making bad choices because they feel they are without option. The Strong Kids campaign will give more and more young people the opportunity I have had. It will be your support that helps continue to transform today's students into tomorrow's leaders.
When I was younger, basketball was a focus. I always wanted to become a basketball player, go to NBA and get drafted. 6 years ago, my friend invited me to a Y program, which his name is Youth and Government. I thought at that time that was a pretty corny idea and I don't feel like doing law or anything. But then the next year, he invited me again. I finally decided to say yes, and I loved it at that. Edwin H. Freeman once said, leadership is thought as a capacity to define oneself to others that clarifies and expands the vision of the future. The Y gave me confidence in myself. It gave me a new idea of leadership. It gave me everything I am today. Now that I moved to Y, it gave me a sense of reality. Now I know that I can have a greater impact on not only my own life, but others. Now I have a bigger purpose. Challenge me and I will rise. For some, especially teens like me, the YMCA is where you find your place in life. Where programs like Teens Take the City, Leaders Club, and Youth in Government build character to help you survive in a world that can be cruel. The Y is a place where formerly shy kids like me take on the biggest roles of all. Where we look to change the world.
My life at home is very complicated. I currently live with my mom and my grandmother, but my mom is also very sick. She was born with sickle cell anemia and goes in and out of the hospital constantly. When I was younger, I was very, let's say, misunderstood kid. I had many behavioral problems in school. I would always be getting into fights or arguments with the teacher, and I felt very detached. I really could have used a place just that I could speak my mind. And I'm really happy that although I got it a little later in my childhood, that I did get it from the Y. The YMCA runs a program outside of my high school called Teens in Action. As I was going to the program, I just started loving it, and before you know it, I was a regular member. The Y has been amazing, taking the leadership I already had and teaching me how to use it.
Show me all I can be. Hi everyone, I'm the one and only Ryan Lewis. Today, I feel a lot of pride. I feel I can be who I am without being scared. I feel supported. I also feel like I'm making a difference, improving my life and helping others improve theirs. I'm a beneficiary of the YMCA Strong Kids campaign and a leader in Y Scholars. The people at the Y, they aren't just like a family to me. They are my second family now. The Y is where I go to make plans for my future, to better the world around me when I need a friend.
My whole family was alcoholics. My mom used drugs. I was exposed to beer cans, roaches, and my grandmother, knowing that I have severe asthma, she would keep smoking, and it would make the asthma worse, and I would be in a hospital all the time. I was 12 years old, and I weighed 43 pounds. My aunt, who is now my adopted mother, introduced me to the YMCA camps. All I knew about the YMCA was the song. I would swim, I would play archery, I would see stars, which you don't see here. My goal is for others that have gone through my experiences, or worse, to know that they can still do it and not be a failure. Because I've done it, and so can you. Guide me to a positive way of life. I was 12 years old when I finally realized that this wasn't my home, but a place of neglect. Staying alive was a struggle. When I first got involved with the Y, I didn't realize it was a Strong Kids campaign that helped kids who are less fortunate get to go to camp. Now, I'm helping to bring attention to that program. You need a lot of patience dealing with little kids. I try to use what I've learned as a young person. I try to put myself in other people's shoes.
Gifts to the Strong Kids campaign, and you're contributing to the future of New York.